Okay, this is 8-27, and it says Wade and Dwayne were working together, writing an equation for this sequence right here. Wade wrote this one. He wrote 4 times 3 to the n. Now, we just learned yesterday that this, like, you know how it goes like this, y equals a times b to the x. Remember, the a is the starting number, and the b is the multiplier. So, are these both the same thing? I don't know. I kind of like this because this has my starting number, and I haven't checked to see if these are getting are these getting multiplied by 3? It looks like they are, right? 12. It's 36. Yep, it is. Huh. Well, that is interesting that we have both of these. So let's see what else, what it wants us to do with that.
Wait, I can't remember what X was. I can't remember what X was.
X is just the term number. So in this one, this X would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? X and N. So in this case, so when you're doing exponential functions, we have x and y, but when you're doing a sequence, it's n and t sub n. That's kind of the same thing, but this notation tells you it's a sequence, not a continuous graph. So anyway, this one and this, well, the two different people wrote these two different things. Now they both have a multiplier of 3, but you'll notice that there's a little bit of a difference here. So that's probably what this whole question is about. It says, make a table for the first 4 terms of each of their sequences. What do you notice? Oh, the first 4 terms of each of their sequences. So let's put t of n equals 4 times 3 to the n. Let's do it like this, and we'll make a table for both of them.
Well, this equation 30 number could also be 1 is 1/3.
I remember yesterday Garrett there was this one problem, and Sky did it one way and Garrett did it the other way, and they both ended up with the same answer, but they used a different starting number. So, remember it was the one about the pairs of fishes, well anyway, so let's see what happens, because I think that's what this problem's all about, is trying to show us something. So, what do you guys want to start with? I guess, oh, it said the first 4 terms, didn't it? So we don't get a choice. It wants the first 4 terms. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that's easy. This is a no-brainer. We'll just put the numbers in there, plug them in, and get the answers out, and then we'll compare them. So and should I name who these are? This is Wade right here. And this is Dwayne. Dwayne. Okay, so with Wade, we have, if we put a 1 in right here, that's 3 to the first power. That gives us 3 times 4. That's 12. Hey, it gives us the same thing. That's interesting. Okay, and then the second, if you put a 2 in here, you'll have 3 squared. Now, 3 squared is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. Wow. Why am I saying wow? Because it's matching this one, even though it doesn't look like I thought it should look. Let's see. 3 cubed, I'm putting a 3 in for n. So that's 3 to the third. That's I don't know if you guys know that, but that's 27. 27 times 4 is 27 times 4. Oops, I wrote 7. 27 times 4 is 108. Well, I guess I shouldn't keep being surprised every time that happens. And then 3 to the 4th, I don't know what 3 to the 4th is. So I'm going to just... Oh, it's 81, isn't it?
No.
It is.
3 to the 4th is 324. No.
3 to the 4th is 81 times 4 is 324, I'll bet. 81 times 4 is 324. So that is very interesting that with Wade's little formula, we got the same sequence. And then with Dwayne, I'm going to guess we're going to end up with the same thing. So we have to go n minus 1 on Dwayne's. So 1 minus 1 is 0, and 3 to the 0 is 0. I'm sorry, 3 to the 0 is 1, and 1 times 12 is 12. Huh. Okay, 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 to the 1 is 3 times 12, 36. 3 to the 3 minus 1, well, 3 minus 1 is 2, and 3 squared is 9, and 9 times 12 is, what's 9 times 12? 108. Wow, this is so cool. And then 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 to the third is 27, and 27 times 12 is, I don't know, let's see, 27 times 12. 324. So apparently there's more than one way to write the sequence, isn't there? So are we out of time? No, we're only in 5 minutes into it. So that's letter A. Letter A just wanted us to draw the table, to show the tables. And what do you notice? So I'm noticing that even though they have different equations, both tables are giving the same pairs of numbers. That's my noticing. Letter B, how do you think Dwayne explained his method of writing the equation to Wade? What do you think Dwayne said to Wade? Like, where do you think Dwayne said the 12 came from? I would think that he said it came from the, because that was the starting number. And I would say Dwayne probably thought to use 3 because 3 was the multiplier. And then I guess the n minus 1 makes up for that 12 being the starting number. It's like before anything ever got multiplied by 3, that 12 was there. So that's why he has to do n minus 1 right there, because he doesn't want the very first one multiplied by 3 yet. Like, it doesn't start multiplying by 3 till right here. So I think that's where he would say that the n minus 1 came from. I will tell you what the book said. The book said the coefficient, what? It says the coefficient is the first term of the sequence, and the exponent is n minus 1. Well, that's not very much explanation. Well, that's what I said too. That's the first term. It's the starting number. What do you guys think Wade would say if he, how do you guys think Wade figured this out? By looking at, all Dwayne and Wade had was this little list of numbers right here. Where do you think he got that 4 from?
4 times 3 is 12.
Yeah, because 4 times 3 is 12. So if he does it that way, then he doesn't have to put n minus 1 on it. You know what I mean? He can let the 4 get multiplied by 3, and then it just automatically gives his starting number. Yeah, and then the 3, they both have the 3 right there because that's the multiplier. I'm pretty sure anybody that studied this would find that 3, it's multiplying by 3. So there's 2 ways to write it. So that's very interesting. So what should we write for our answer? We can just write, I don't know, we can write in Wade's four times 3 gives the starting number. In Dwayne's 12 is the starting number. And n minus 1 is the exponent. The book didn't give a lot of explanation for that. And then letter C, I think I'm going to do another video for letter C and B because I've got 9 minutes. So tune in to the next video for letter C.